Hi everybody, it's me, Jill. Welcome to Jill Informed. Please stick around to the end of this episode because I have a special shout out to give. Okay, let's get started with 2 minutes in the OC. I realize these are going a little bit longer than 2 minutes, but until New York ends, I'm keeping these kind of brief. This is The Real Housewives of Orange County, Season 12, Episode 4. We have a new puppet master. Opening scene. Kelly and her husband actually not fighting with each other, which is something different. And she talks about how Shannon kicked her out of The Quiet Woman. And her husband, Michael, says, well, what about the time that she kicked you out of something else? She goes, oh no, that was Heather. He goes, no, the costume party? Oh yeah, that was Shannon. Oh my gosh. Then we see all the times that Kelly has been kicked out of someplace. What's the common denominator there, Kelly? Well, according to Kelly, it's Tamra's fault. She's figured it out. There's a new puppet master in town, and it's Tamra. She thinks maybe she and Shannon could be friends if it weren't for Tamra. She said, yeah, I think Shannon just follows her around. I think it's kind of like Stockholm Syndrome. Then Michael gives a description of what he thinks Stockholm Syndrome is, which is not quite right. And Kelly goes, bingo. Then we see one of my favorite Fringe characters, Judy, Lydia's mom. She's the one with the fairy dust. She gives off this real hippie, like Goldie Hawn kind of a vibe. And I do like her craziness. So Sterling is turning 8, which Lydia describes as thank you for coming to Sterling's sweet 8th birthday party. Is that like a sweet 16? The sweet 8th? The ladies are in the kitchen and Judy is fairy dust sprinkling the ladies. She's given them all a little bottle of fairy dust, and Kelly, somebody asked, like, what is it? And she said, well, I mean, really, it's just glitter. Okay. So she says a few little sweet words over Lydia's head as she's sprinkling it on there. Peggy, who I'm kind of starting to love, says to the confession cam, I don't know what fairy dusting is, but I know it's hard to clean off. And I don't want one. Nobody really wants one. And nobody blames you, Peggy, because you know that would be all over your black and white car for about 2 weeks before you could get it all out. Then we move on to driving lessons for Shannon's daughter, Sophie. And Sophie says to Shannon, I'm sure driving with you is going to be so much better than driving with Dad. Why? Sophie, have you met your mom? What part of her says calm? I mean, David is so dead inside that I can't imagine he even has the ability to raise his voice. And to be fair, she starts off calm, as we all do when we're teaching our children how to drive. I've been on both sides of this. And I have to give Sophie credit. It's like her second or third time behind the wheel, and you're doing it with a camera crew. I would never do that. I've been on the other end too. I've been the mom helping my daughter practice driving, and that would not have been very pretty on camera either. So she does start off calm, and she says, okay, you see what's up ahead, right? And she goes, yeah, stop sign. She goes, it's a red light. Sophie says, well, same thing. Shannon's like, not really. Then we have a scene with Tamra and her son Ryan, and I mean, that was pretty emotional, to be honest with you. Simon was kind of brutal to him when he was a kid, and they both kind of break down, and it is the precursor to the fact that Tamara is speaking at this engagement for parents who have become estranged from their children. So the whole thing was actually really kind of sad. We cut to a scene of Vicky going over to Peggy's house, and damn it, am I starting to like Deco? Is he sweet? Once you get past to like their private parking garage in their house, every car is either black or white or black and white. I don't know what the deal is there, but whatever. So there's 6, and then he mentions that there's 10 more somewhere else, and Once you get past all that, though, is he a good guy? Vicky makes a comment with all the cars, and she said, boy, you're spoiled, to Peggy. And she's like, am I? And she kind of laughs. And she goes, well, I mean, you're like a princess. You're just like a princess. And Peggy's like, well, I'm blessed. I am blessed. And then Deco says, kind of under his breath, yes, she's blessed to have her health. And I thought, is there a little crack in my stone cold heart? Maybe. What do you guys think of Deco? Maybe I'll do a poll question. Is he obnoxious with all the money and stuff? Or is he actually kind of a sweet guy? Click on the eye up there and answer my poll question. We'll see where everybody weighs in with that. Then we're back to this function where Tamara's giving her speech. And you know what, Bravo? Do not end an episode with us in tears. I don't like that. I like to end laughing or thinking somebody's ridiculous. I don't want to end crying. Hopefully next episode will pick us up a little bit. Oh, there was a little something in the previews that looked like it might be good. That's my hint. Okay, so before I go, I would like to give a shout out to a couple of my viewers. First, Cynthia Masuda. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Cynthia, you've been with me almost since the very beginning when I started doing this. You sort of talked me into now doing recaps for OC. And I hope you like it. I hope you stay with me. I know you told me that you and your daughter watch them all the time. So thank you to both of you. I really appreciate it. I hope you know that. And also, I want to give a shout out to Mama Cece. You crack me up. I love your comments, so keep them coming. I love hearing from both of you so much. Thank you to everybody who watches. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button. Also, if you liked the episode, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.